Hey y'all, me again. I am 4 days out, I guess, from my final round interview with the big company. And I've been trying not to psych myself out, but it's really hard. And I have been reading people's interview experiences, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do all those things. But all I can do is my best, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm still studying up until that day, and it'll probably be a sleepless week, to be honest, but I just really need to get this job. Like, I want this job hunt to be over so bad. Like, I was really confident before, confident in my knowledge, I'll say, not like super cocky, like, oh, I'm gonna get this and kill this interview, no doubt. Like, not like that, but just like, okay, I'm like doing really well. Like, I feel like all these other interviews that I've done and failed, like, I've learned a lot. And I feel like that prepped me for this one, but I just don't know. And so I still have a lot of prep to do in these last 4 days. Thankfully, I don't have too much work at my current job, and I'm just hoping that I'll be honest and say that I'm hoping that this is a formality since I already talked to the hiring manager and the person that's above the hiring manager. But I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, this is one of the last check-ins, and y'all will see this entire montage of my struggle. And if not, then there will be more struggle videos after this, but eventually there will be a success video. So, yeah. Alrighty, so I'm filming this on Wednesday, February 19th, and it's 2 days before my Microsoft interview. I don't know if this will make it to YouTube because I think if I don't get the job, I probably won't share this. And I'm really nervous, and I was very confident in myself for a while. I know this is a weird angle. I'm kind of just playing with angles right now. And my bed has no sheets. This is just, I'm spiraling. But yeah, I don't know. I have this interview tomorrow with Microsoft, and I'm really nervous, and I'm really hoping that it works out, but I'm low-key feeling kind of dumb, so I don't know. I'm really surprised I even made it this far. Like, I'm really surprised that I'm even making this video. Why am I about to start crying? Oh. I just got something in my eye, like a twig or a branch. But anyways, I'm really surprised I even made it this far. Like, I've had so many other interviews and either have done horribly or like freaked out in the middle of them and couldn't finish, or even just did really bad because I didn't know how to do the questions. So this is gonna be interview number 10 of my interview season. And I really hope, well, okay, also it'll be number like, so if you don't know how these big time interviews work, you do like an initial phone screen, and then you do a over the phone technical exercise, technical interview. So they'll ask you like a coding question. And it's hard because it's stuff that you don't use daily. And if you are not in school, you kind of have to go back and study all these things. So basically anything you ever learned while you got your degree is fair game. And it's just a lot of algorithms and data structures, and it's not realistic, and apparently everybody hates it, but for whatever reason everybody still does it. So yeah, that's how the interviews go. So you'll have the first round where you do just one technical interview. And then if you make it through that, most companies are going to call you to come on site. And then you do like 4 interviews in a day, and they're all like an hour long. and you still have to do coding for all of those. So I've been prepping for this interview, specifically for this interview, for like 2 weeks, a week and a half. But I've been prepping for interviews since like November. It's February 19th. I don't know if I already said that. So I'm just really tired, and clearly I have gotten 0 offers. So yeah, it's really been a struggle, and I hate it here, and I can't wait for this to be over. But I'm trying to fall in love with the process. One of my goals this year was to get better at CS concepts so that I would never have to struggle like this again. So, I mean, I guess there's some positive to it, but yeah, I'm not feeling very confident right now. So, wish me luck.
Alrighty, good morning. It is the morning that I'm flying out because my interview is in Seattle and I live in DC, so I have to fly into the city the day before because that is a 6-hour flight if you fly straight, and my flight is not even a straight flight. So yeah, basically gonna spend half the day traveling. This is the outfit. This is a shirt that I got from Grace Hopper. It has famous computer science ladies on it. Famous women in computer science on it, and then it has a spot for me. Now my hair doesn't look like that, but it's okay. It's okay. They at least gave it a little bit of texture, It was from Paravita. And then just some leggings and my Adidas. Alrighty, made it to the airport, and this is a personal best. It is 10 o'clock and my flight is not until 1. I never get to the airport more than an hour early, so I don't know what I'm about to do. But yeah, okay. Made it, gonna make it to Seattle today.
Okay, so as you can see, they put me on a Delta flight. Very nice. My ticket said main cabin, so I thought I was living like Larry, but I learned that Delta has a lot of like boarding classes, so I wasn't that high up, but it's whatever. We move. They did pay for the flights, and they also pay for a hotel and a rental car if you ask for it, and they also give you money to buy food. So yeah, here we go. Take off. Scariest moment of my life, and here we go on this super long flight. Okay, so while we're on this super long flight, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all about how I even made it this far. So this process actually started in November. So if y'all remember, I went to Grace Hopper, and at Grace Hopper, Morgan DeBon, which is one of the founders of Afrotech, was the host of like the massive sessions at Grace Hopper, the like kickoff and all that. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so inspired, I'm gonna give away 10 tickets to Afrotech. So I submitted my name to be one of those 10 tickets at Afrotech, and I got it. That was wild. So then I was like, okay, I got enough money to get I have the ticket, now I need money for the flight, because flights were like $500, $600, because this was like 2 weeks before Afrotech was supposed to happen. So I opened a PayPal, like give charity thing, and people donated money to me, and I ended up staying with my friend that lived in Berkeley. So I went to Afrotech, I was ready, I had my resumes, and I was talking to people, whatever. This girl that worked at Microsoft tweeted, she was like, hey, Microsoft is having an event on Afrotech, you want to come? Just DM me. DM'd her, boom, I'm in there like swimwear. So let's say I get to Afrotech, boom, alright, I go to the Microsoft event. Now I realized this Microsoft event was after the Spotify event, which was at a bar, which was open bar. I'd already had a bottle of champagne, and then I kept drinking at Microsoft because it was also free alcohol. So then I was on that boat, whatever. Oh, it was a boat party. They took us on like a little mini cruise down some river in Oakland. And I was just walking around and like filming stuff so I could show y'all. And then I ran into this lady who clearly worked at Microsoft, and she
was just standing there, and I looked at her, I was trying to talk. She was like, oh, you want to go downstairs and talk? So we go downstairs and talk, and then it's probably 10 minutes, and she takes down my information, she emails me, and a little bit later, I end up talking to the manager, having a talk with him. And then after I had the talk with the manager, I got set up for my formal interview process, and now here we are. Alrighty, so made it to Seattle, and it was a 5-hour flight. First time I ever took a flight that long. Normally I had like a layover in between, but anyways, made it, and I'm gonna go pick up the rental car that Microsoft got me. Fun fact, this is the first rental car I will ever have in my own name. So I got to the rental car, and it's a cute little Ford car. But oh, there they are. I couldn't find the keys. He said they were in the cup holder, and here they are in the freaking window. But I wasn't gonna take off without knowing where the keys were. So fun. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I'll read the NDA. I had to sign an NDA to interview with Microsoft. Yeah, so I decided not to say it because I don't know, it just might not be accurate, but long story short, they give you money to get food, and they also get you a rental car and or pay for your Uber. So basically, you don't have to worry about anything but the interview when you go and interview with them. But I looked up how far the hotel was from the airport, and I was like, yeah, I'm not paying for that Uber up front. And also I was like, you know what, I'm gonna want to do stuff like after the interview on the weekend, and I'm not gonna want to pay for like an Uber for every single thing that I do. So yeah, so they pay for 2 nights of a hotel. So like I got here on Thursday because I'm coming from DC so far. So got here Thursday night, interview on Friday from 10 to 3, and then I leave on Saturday at like 3. So I don't have a lot of time, but I will do something. Promise you that. Alright, so now I'm gonna drive to get some food. Alrighty, so I got here. That's what I said I was gonna do for today. So I'm probably just gonna like review some stuff and then room service because I feel like that's fancy. And I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and take names and kick ass. Wait, so see you in the morning. Okay, I know I said I was done with y'all, but my room service just got here. So, my bill is $44. And I ordered. Damn, it was $5 for delivery. Oh, yikes! I would have went and got it myself. Damn, but shit, I was. Anyways, $24 for the mac and cheese, $12 for hummus, and I did not order a drink because I was just gonna go to the little market and get one, but holy shit. Wow. Okay, so I've honestly never like ordered hotel food. I've ate it at like banquets and stuff, but I am actually shook. This hummus was $12 for this little thing of hummus was $12. I mean, it came with pita chips, but at what cost? $12. And this is the $24 mac and cheese. Oh my word. I mean, it looks fine, but it don't look like $24 worth of macaroni and cheese. Look how big the bowl. I mean, man. I guess this is just that rich bitch lifestyle. I don't know. This is wild. Alrighty, so I got dressed and makeup, and I'm wearing these shoes that look like those Gucci loafers, but they're Aldo, don't be fooled. This cute little shirt from Forever 21, and these black, they're business pants, but they're like leggings. I like them, they're comfortable. I'm gonna be here for 5 hours, so want it to be comfortable. Hair done, makeup done, I'll flip you. So, oh no, we'll just get closer. So that's makeup, and of course, I get a breakout before an interview, but that is life. Oh, I got on my Kate Spade watch too. Yeah, so we're just gonna go in here, do our best, and hope for the best, because what else can I do? Alrighty, so here I am sitting in the Microsoft parking lot. It's 9:40. The interview is at 10. So after I make this, I'm gonna get out. But okay, I made it this far, so I have to make it. So the time right now is 9:40. If I check in before 2:30, then that means I probably didn't get the job. So the thing is, you go through all these interviews and then there's a tentative one that you might have with like the hiring manager or just somebody else, but the last person, right, this tentative interview is kind of the person that's going to be like, yes, for sure, bring this person on. And so they say if you don't make it to that one, then you probably aren't getting hired. So I kind of wish I didn't know that, honestly. Like, I would have just thought nothing of it, but knowing that, it's just like, ugh. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna record inside. I already feel weird enough when I'm recording inside in public, so it's a lot. I'll do what I can. And at minimum, I'll just tell y'all about how it all happened. And once again, I don't even know if this video will go up because I might wallow in shame if I don't get this job. But I'm gonna get it. My offer is waiting for me. I know it. Okay, y'all, the deed is done, and I didn't cry immediately when I got into my car, so I think that's a good sign. I did not really take any footage inside of Microsoft. There was really nothing to film. The most interesting thing that was probably there was, well, that I got to see, was the dining facility that they have. So, yeah, but also the whole day is an interview. Even when you eat lunch, you're interviewing. So it's just like, it would have been really awkward to be like, hey, do you mind if I take this out to use for my vlog? So yeah, I didn't do that. Overall, I think it went pretty good. My makeup lasted through the thing. I don't know, it seemed like they liked me, but you never know. Sometimes they are just being nice. But either way, I am just about to go have a good time. Oh, one thing I will say is I wish I would have just worn my original outfit that I wanted to, which was some jeans and a nice top. I mean, they would have been good jeans, but the last guy that interviewed me was in like, to me, it's a Justin Bieber fit because I remember a couple years ago Justin Bieber was wearing these a lot, but those pants that are super baggy, almost hammer pants, really, and like this flannel, I don't know how to describe it, but that's what he was wearing, and it just seemed like he was really expressing himself. And like, while this is something I would definitely wear, it's not really something I would wear to work, so I don't know. Anyways, I still looked cute. Like, it was still my vibe. It's just like, you know. So we'll see what happens. So after the interview, I was supposed to like go out to a bar and go out to eat, but I was so tired that I just ordered some more food from the room service and crashed. But the next morning, I did get up and go to the Space Needle, so that is what this footage was from. After I went to the Space Needle, I went to the airport, and that is when I learned about the first coronavirus case, which was in Seattle. Feel like I'm due for a check-in. So I'm back in DC, and I've been here since Saturday night / Sunday morning. My flight got delayed getting back in, but I made it back, and that's what's important. So I'm just waiting to hear from Microsoft. I don't know if I've said that. I'm waiting to hear from Microsoft. I'm very hopeful. It seems like it went okay. Well, let me give myself some more credit. It seems like it went well. 3 out of 4 seem like they went really well. And it's Wednesday night, and I interviewed on Friday. And I should email them, but I don't want to seem too clingy. So I'm just waiting to hear back. And then if I don't hear back... So I have an email that's scheduled to go out tomorrow afternoon. That way, you know, I don't seem too pushy because it'll almost be a week since the interview. So, yeah, I really hope that this is like the last video of the progression. Y'all, I went back and even watched some of those videos, and I couldn't watch myself be that sad or that frustrated. Oh, that's what I wanted to say is that I've returned to my normal life of coming home and doing whatever I want to do. I have not done a coding problem, open cracking the code in interview, looked at leak code since I finished that interview. I mean, I've definitely thought about it, and for the first couple of days my heart was still heavy. Like I went to the Space Needle that Saturday morning before I went to the airport, and like I was like, oh my god, like I'm wasting so much time. Like I need to go study. Like, oh, and then when I got back on Sunday, I went out with my friends to like celebrate being done, and I couldn't even enjoy it because I was just like, oh my god, like I'm wasting time. I don't have a job yet. Like I need to get back on my stuff before I forget all of it. Even the past 2 days, it's just been really, really hard to like enjoy being chill. Today is the first day I've been able to like enjoy being chill. And even with that, I couldn't just like chill. Like I was like taking a break at work and I was on social media. I'm like, no, you need to like read a book, or you need to like work on your Instagram or something like that. Like I have been in such a rush since November. I'm glad that it's over, and I really need this interview to come through. And if it doesn't, then, I mean, we'll just continue on because that's the only choice that I have. Okay, so one more update. Scheduled call for, I never know if I want to look here or here. I'm going to look here. No, I'm going to look here. Scheduled call for Microsoft tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Since they scheduled it, I don't think it's a no. If they scheduled a call just to tell me no, I will be crying in the club. I might even just switch fields. I might just... Y'all. This might be the one. I am lit because I think it's a good... I don't want to get too hype. Best believe I got my Crack in the Kona interview on retainer. I'm like, heart is beating out my chest. I really want to post this. I just don't want to post those other clips. When you see them, you're going to be like, did you really have to post this? But I want you to see the toll that this takes on people. The videos are not even the worst part. That's the thing. Because the videos are after I get it together so I can get on camera and talk. This shit is not easy. Don't ever let anybody make you think that it is. Okay, so the call is in about an hour, and in true office fan fashion, I have made a happy box and a sad box in honor of, when Michael was waiting to find out if Pauline was engaged. Yes, so here we go. All right, so in the sad box, we have Crown. This thing, the liquor store said if you like White Claw, you'll love these, so I'm just trying that. This, I don't even like this. I liked the bottle, but I hate coconut flavored things, and this is strong coconut taste. And hot fries because they always make me feel better. And shopping, also go shopping. I'll buy some, no, actually I won't go shopping. That is the sad thing. The sad thing is I started paying for leak code and shit like that. Okay, here's a happy box. I have pretzel chips, hummus, grapes, this bottle of champagne, which I'm very excited to try, and some donuts. And donuts is kind of like half and half. I bought 6, so half can be sad and half can be happy. And hummus. And you might be thinking, wow, the happy snacks are way healthier. Yes, I don't know. That's just how it's gonna be. All right. So now we wait. All right. So I'm gonna stand right here when I get the phone call, and this should be good. I'm listening to my mantra. Congratulations by Post Malone. I'm waiting for them to call, literally staring at my... Okay, so finally we got word, and your girl is in there like motherfucking swimwear. Thank you to drunk me, honestly. She started all of this, and I truly don't know if I'll ever be able to repay her. Shout out to the interviewers. Shout out to, just This is like a dream come true. It took so long to get here. I don't even know what to do. I thought I was gonna cry, so I'm a little like shook that I'm like, so yeah, this is the end. That is the last shot for this video. Only took 4 months. And I met my goal. I met the most important goal, which was an offer by March 1st. And now it's time to whip up these 2 weeks. Y'all, I'm so excited. I'm like frozen. Like, I'm like, okay, let me make a TikTok. No, let me make a thriller. A thriller? A triller? Whatever. The point is, I cannot focus. So, I mean, anybody want that fat ass Cracking the Code interview book? Let your girl know, because you can have it, bitch, because I don't need it. Ooh, okay, wait.